Hello everyone, this is I, your host, Mr. Kafuffles. Remember that game that I said that I would show at a later point? Well, this is that game. I will take you all on a grandiose adventure. And if you ever know about the well-known and renowned Studio Ghibli, you will find its artwork in this wondrous game. Oh, but you may be wondering, what is this game that I speak of? Well, I present to you Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch Remastered. This is a wondrous game that has been filled with remastered graphics. If you are ever one that has known about Studio Ghibli's well-known films, for examples of Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, then you are going to be witnessing so much artwork from the same studio in this beautiful game. I, for one, love this game, as I even have it on my Switch, and I still love and cherish it every single second. And I want to show you this wondrous game, this beautiful masterpiece, this chef's kiss of a beautiful piece of work that this game provides.
Get a move on, Ollie boy!
Slow down, Mr. Drippy.
But Ding Dong Dell's just down the way.
Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
I started this game in December or January,
What do we do?
and I love this game so much.
Right.
Oh.
Let's get going, shall we?
See how it's all in Studio Ghibli like
Hey,
with the
wait
artwork?
for me!
This is what I love so much about this
So
game.
this is
I absolutely
your
love it.
world.
That's right. A whole nother world. Beautiful, innit?
Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch Remastered. A level 5 game. Featuring animations by Studio Ghibli. And music by Joe Hisashi. Or Hisaishi. Just seeing the intro again, even after, like, what, 2-3 months of playing the game, I still absolutely love it! It's an amazing and wonderful masterpiece that I highly recommend. Its story is just so impressive. Gameplay, beautiful. It's too good. The characters, oh my god, out of this world. The storyline, oh man, but some of the bosses I absolutely hate. So I will be needing to do a lot of grinding. All of the many spells of the glyphs that were just recently shown. Oh man. I won't spoil anything, however. I want all of you to enjoy this with me. This is something I wish to show. Even when I'm still playing on my Switch, I want to keep playing this game. Same thing with the second one. I got both. Welcome to Motorville. Drive safe. This is where our story takes place.
Sorry, mister.
This really reminds me a lot of watching Ponyo, honestly. and
Good
My
morning,
Neighbor
Miss
Totoro.
Layla.
Why, good morning, Oliver.
But
Your
more-
groceries are over there, honey.
More likely, Ponyo. I really see
I
Ponyo
almost
more.
forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. Or I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
You are going to be witnessing so much emotion from this game. It's
Hey,
absolutely
Ollie.
beautiful.
Over here!
Hey! Oh, it's Phil! Use left stick to walk over to where Phil is standing. Approach Phil and press A whenever the little bubble pops up. Hey, Ollie.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
Oh,
What
man.
else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What, tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom.
Sure. You go ask your ma. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
Oh.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The White
The Dark
Witch.
Jin's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
The minimap will be displayed at the top right of your screen as you travel around. This map lets you see your immediate surroundings. Hitting RB to switch to the local map showing an overview of the whole town. The star lets you see where you need to go next. Your first port of call is Oliver's home. Honestly, oh my god, this... I get 60 frames when I'm playing on this, when I'm playing on Steam, compared to my Switch. Oh my god, this is so smooth. Holy shit. This is really smooth. Oh my god, I'm really seeing a big difference. I'm just now seeing the big difference. Oh my god. Oh, I wonder how combat's gonna be. Oh man, I cannot wait. I can't wait. Oh my god.
Hey, Mom. I got
Thanks,
the groceries.
sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
A bit of lag, but I'm sure that'll improve over time.
Say, Mom,
Did you say something, sweetie?
you're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early.
Ah.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you swallow.
The big pieces of bacon and eggs, yes.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
Oh man. Hey Phil, you didn't go to school yet? School, Shmuel. Today's a special day, kiddo. Today's the day our dream machine finally rolls off this drawing board, or finally rolls off the drawing board and onto the streets of Motorville. Oh boy, I can't wait. When can I see it? Whoa there, cowboy. Not so loud. Don't forget this is our secret. Hey, dum-dum. You didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she had a concert practice. She has a concert practice. So she'll be in bed real early. Oh my, I'm just stuttering because I love this game so much. It can be a pain, yes, but only with the boss fights. Some of them. I won't say which ones, you'll wait and see. Perfect, then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo? Sure I am. Tonight at your garage. I'll be there. She must be asleep by now. Nito, she's out like a light. Now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage. Press Y to open the main menu. You will be presented with a range of options. Use up, down, left, right to select option. A to choose the option. B to press. Press it again to return the game. An additional menu option will become available as you progress through the game. And I can manually save whenever I want. Once you've saved your game, you can select continue from your tile screen to restart from the point where you left off. Ah, boy. For those that do know which options are what, good on you. But for those that don't, ooh, be prepared. And yes, this is an RPG, which is why there's a level 1. Alright. Sadly enough, there is no sprinting. But it's not gonna stop me. Go on, buddy.
That's right.
You should move that so you don't try and get a hold of it. But yeah, this is so much smoother than playing on my Switch. 60 frames? Love it. Especially with the,
Hey! In here!
with the cutscenes.
What are you looking at?
Hey, be nice to her.
What is it with that kid?
Come on, man.
What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it finished?
Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna
Nice.
see?
Do I ever?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Wow!
A buggy.
Oh, is
Nice.
this neat? Phil, this is so neat.
You betcha.
It's so neat.
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah!
Oh my god. Okay, there's nobody around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Huh? Let me see now. Tell you what, kiddo, if you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you go first. You mean that? Oh boy, oh boy! Okay, okay, wait right here. And watch out for Starry Mary, will ya? Starry Mary? You know, the girl who was spying on us before? I swear, that kid is cracked. See? There she is again. I'll bet that Tail goes straight to her olds. Oh, come on, man. She's not that bad. She wouldn't do that. What are you, sweet on her or something? Go check out front already. Sure, Phil. I'll be right back. No reason to be rude to her.
The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over...
Huh.
Huh?
Oh.
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
Huh.
A very
That's weird.
important character.
She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, scary Mary. Oh no, couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oliver, the boy who will save the world.
He's just a
But
young
unfortunately
child.
for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die.
What? What? Huh? Hi, buddy.
Mom! Help me!
Sweetie?
He's not there.
Where are you? Oliver?
Go on. Swear you already went out.
Oliver?
You're kinda busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kinda early, huh?
Oliver.
There is sort of a sound or sound difference. Like it's doing like it's going ahead further from what the animation is showing or the cutscene.
Oliver.
Ooh.
Would you listen to her purr? Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it.
All right. We have liftoff! Whoa!
That's quite the beauty that he made. It could use some work though, but oh. Break, boy, break!
Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver! Oliver? Oliver, wake up!
Mom?
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am. Ja!
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie!
Allie?
Are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Oh, my.
Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Oh, dear.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
Now that part got me.
Oliver, sweetie.
This one coming up.
Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me!
Now this one just hurts. This just hurts right here.
Oh! Mommy! Don't leave me! Mom!
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Let us see how this story unfolds. I'm sure the ending will be engaging.
Ah, man. That part just gets you. It just crushes you.
Oliver,
Right in
honey,
the feels.
I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie?
It hurts so much.
Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay?
Mommy!
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always be together, Oliver. Always. Always.
Mommy, come back. Please.
Whoa, what's all this? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
My man.
Huh? What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Yes, Mr. Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you a snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, a wee bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest, and you. Stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will. On with the show!
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
All right.
Another world?
There's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord High Lord of the Fairies. The reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shadar, the Dark Djinn, his name is. And what he did was, he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did. And he turned me into a flippin' doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Uh-huh.
And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, eh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. All right with you?
Me? But how can I...
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But I...
Oh, want me to ask properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean... I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And... I just can't right now.
What, because your mum dropped dead?
Yeah.
You got a photo of her?
Yeah.
Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted to see Mother? Here you go.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mum.
Huh?
Great
What are you talking
sage?
about?
You ready for another earful?
Yep.
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Interesting.
So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mum's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mum back.
Oh, please
Is that
let
really
it.
true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
I'm like a good
Wait.
chunk in, but even then,
How do you know all this, Mr. Drippy?
I want to
You've been
go
a
through
doll
it
this
again
whole time.
with this version, my Steam.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there too, having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh?
Oh, very tidy.
What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvellous! You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy! We better get going then. Chop chop!
Okay,
Yes, sir.
but how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we?
There
Alright,
you-
I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
The
But
fireplace.
why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
Yes, it's definitely in the fireplace. And now we're always going to be having Mr. Drippy following us.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book.
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't now, would it?
Really?
Apparently so.
Aha, gotcha.
This is a spell book?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
Yep. Yes, sirree. You've obtained the Wizard's Companion. Now listen up. I'm gonna teach you what's what in that Wizard's Companion of yours. If you want to have a read at it, press Y and open up the main menu. You should see it down the bottom right of there. Bottom right of there. Then you just need to choose it with A and you can leave through the Wizard's Companion to your heart's content. Take a minute or two and have a skim through a few pages, eh? You look like a smart lad, so I'm sure you'll soon get into it. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you got to do when you get your hands on the Wizard's Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can to be worthy of being a wizard. Don't look so flippin' worried. It's not so hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book with an open, honest heart. And you don't even have to write Oliver. You can, if you don't want, you can write Bunting, Crybaby, or whatever you like. The important thing is that you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. Yes, sirree. It's what I use with my Switch version. I'm using it with this. It's usually my go-to name. And
Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by here? We can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the Crybaby bit was right, at least, was it?
it's a go-to name that I usually go with when I'm playing games and when I'm talking with friends. Ah, fuck. You mean there's one thing? You mean there's one hidden somewhere around here, like the spellbook? Ha! Now you're having a laugh at that if you're thinking I'm gonna make it that easy, mon. What do you think I am? Made of wizarding equipment? No, this one's gonna be a little more difficult. But our journey over to my world is a hunt for a soul snare, among other things. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up, the Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will. Huh? Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is I never brought a wand with me. I mean, look at me. The price of lovability is my small stature in it. I only managed to carry that flippin' book, man. Any more than I would have been crushed. So even fairies tell lies. Huh. Of course they do. Us fairies are incorrigible liars. Anyway, no point crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? A substitute? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, if you find yourself something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick, we maybe just be able to muddle through. Okay. You're sure a stick will work? Do you think I'm sending you through a garden patch or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me, Bunting. either he's trying to do a Scottish or Irish. I think it's Scottish. What are you looking at? Don't tell me you're thinking about using a lamppost as a flippin' wand. Or we can cut that out for a start. It's way too flippin' big. We need a stick or something like that. And it... Why don't we have a look over by there? Okay. So we just follow Mr. Drippy. This one's a tidy motor, eh? Might get myself one of these. Sorry, no, now's not really that time, is it? There ain't anything wand-like over here, over by here either. Let's go have a look by the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, and when you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. Look up at the top left of the main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag. In there you'll find all your items nicely sorted into different categories. There's handy. Use LB and RB to shift between categories. Of course there ain't much to see at the moment, but when you've got loads of stuff, you'll be glad of a bit of order, ain't it? Anyway, next time you pick up or pocket a tidy item, be sure and have a closer look at your bottomless bag. Put it in my bag. Sure. The bottomless bag is now accessible from the main menu. So brown and sticky, a stick. Trying to remember what that one was. It's no use. There's nothing around here that looks like a wand. You're not in the wrong bunting. Alright, we'd better split it up. Split up then. Broaden our search like. I'll go and take another look around your house. You stay by here and head up the outside of the search, okay? Okay. Hopefully I'm doing an accent for Mr. Drippy right. Okay. Brown and sticky. Brown and sticky. Oliver! Huh? Oh, it's you. This girl will be reoccurring whenever we're here. At least.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait! Where are you going? Hey! Where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick like.
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me! I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this!
Huh?
It
now
was
there's
on the ground,
Tidy.
right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Ta. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand!
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But For our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato.
It's a genuine
What a
piece.
stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Dude, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
Mm-hmm. You've obtained an old stick.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you'll need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Yeah, what kind of
Yes.
question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right?
Yes.
You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And I can't really rotate. Let's let that car pass and continue onwards.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway.
Alright then. Gateway.
That's it, man. You got it. Whoa.
There it is.
Whoa.
Gateway.
Run, boy, back.
Beautiful, isn't it? Truly is beautiful.
Tidy.
What is it? Stop that now! Heel boy, heel!
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah.
Animals might, but
Let's
not
get
people.
a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Golden gates leading us into another world.
And we're off to another world.
Hey, wait for me!
Oh man, I'm so excited to be playing this here to show all of you. Oh my god, I really am.
Right, let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last. But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh.
Oak, huh? Nice. Ooh,
Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
combat starts now. Come on then.
We can do this!
Don't fret, Ollie boy. Let your old pal Drippy talk you through the basics of battle. First off, take a look at the green gauge by there. That shows your health points or HP. The more HP you have, the healthier you are, but if you run out, you go unconscious. And the blue gauge underneath that, that's your magic points in it. Don't worry about magic for now, Mon. Let's talk about the beasties first now, shall we? Rough, or ruffian. You can see lots of information about them up there on the top right. That's useful, isn't it? It's got sun, so it's a sun element. The red gauge shows the HP. Get that down to nothing, and you've won. And these speech bubble thingies down here are commands that you can use in battle. Well, that's enough to be going on with. Try giving that a smack with your stick. Use LT and RT to select attack, and confirm your choice with A. And Bob's your uncle. Righto, get cracking with the whacking. Tidy, or should I say nice? That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot or block a big attack, you see? Oh, look at that. It dropped something. You'd best pick it up, eh? That's what's known as a glim, Molly boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims are the ones that you just grabbed will restore a few points of your HP. And blue ones give you MP back instead. Same color as the gauge, see? Tidy. Oh, and you can also restore your HP and MP with a boost of spells. A boost with spells and items in it. Of course, you always just have to take my word for that. Well, if you're not having any at the mo... Okie dokie, that's enough with me. It's time for you to practice what I preach. Go on, boy. Go on, boy, back. Give him what for.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties.
Oh, it certainly
Keep that up
is.
and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Yes, sir, Mr.
Sure,
Drippy.
Mr. Drippy. But where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
A better
You're
wand.
having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
And that's gonna be...
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Oh, it can be more than sadder.
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
It's not a way to
So
live.
that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
It sure does.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Learn
Course
magic.
you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Learn magic, go on adventures, have awarded for casting gateway and traveling into another world. Out of this world achievement earned. Adventures, so many new people to meet, all these different creatures to find, fight. And this is a monster gathering game, so there's that. And it's a beautiful Ollie boy, and it's good to be back. Our world is absolutely riddled with monsters. If one of them spots you, you'll see a big exclamation mark pop up over its head, and it'll charge. When it gets within touching distance, you'll have a fight on your hands. If you run out of HP in the middle of battle, you'll be out for the count, so be careful in it. Oh, and here's a tiny little technique for you. If you sneak up behind the monsters without them noticing, you can get them first hit in. you can get the first hit in, giving you the upper hand. The only thing is, it only works the other way. It works the other way around too. If a monster sneaks up behind you, they'll be able to get the first hit in, the rotters. Oh yeah, here's just a little something. Consider it a gift from the High Lord of the Fairies. 3 loaves of white bread. Thanks. But what do I do with these? Just have a munch on one when you're feeling a bit ropey, and you'll be right as rain in no time, mon. But a wizard cannot live by bread alone, laddie boy. He needs a proper wand and all. And that knobby thing in your hand is doing my flippin' head in. See that big castle to the north? That's Ding Dong Dell, that is. I reckon we found ourselves a wand by there, so let's get moving, shall we? Okay. This is Mr. Drippy's beautiful world. And our first place we go to is Ding Dong Dell. All these monsters we can fight, but it's not the best do it when it's just us. Just me. I need something more. Oh, Nicholas, there's something I forgot to tell you. What's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you can use the right stick to change your viewpoint. If you're having trouble with the controls, go to the settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with them. You can switch vibration on and off there as well, and speaking personally, I'd have it on. A rumble just ain't a rumble without a bit of rumble, is it? Now, I know that's a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess. Ding Dong Dell. The first city.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Exactly.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Nope. Then you better try and cure him, Ollie boy. It's time you mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, we can't just do it just yet. There's a couple of things we'll need to be doing. We'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's just got what we need. Proper useful I am, eh? An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man, innit? He lives in a wood. Lives in a wood in the north of here. Proper deep and dark, deeply dark it is. That's why he called it the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess. So that's where we have to go. To the deep dark wood. It's also personally best that you stay out of line of sight from monsters. Try and dodge them the best you can, especially when you're just starting. If you think an enemy is about to come up to you from behind, and they're quite fast, then you might as well just quickly move to the left or right, so that way they don't get the upper hand. Trust me. I've had this happen numerous times. And barely come out scathed. Like, with barely any HP left. It was a pain. Now these, you can easily dodge. They just run straight line. Now this one, it's mandatory, because it's a bird. It's gonna be fast. Minor bird.
Come on!
Ooh. Yeah! That's it, Oliver. Now think of the victory screens like you would in other such great games like Hyperdimension Neptunia, or anything similar. But trust me, this game is so worth it. It's very fun. The Deep Dark Wood Forest of Fairy Tales. If you love Studio Ghibli, if you love the way the game plays, get it. It's worth it. Look at that! It's a waystone. There is useful. A waystone? Yeah, Mum. There's these ancient stones, see? You can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. In wild places like forests and so on, you can't just plonk yourself on the nearest rock and write your story down. But why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, mon. Because they're crawling with horrible beasties in it. They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, mon. Just remember, you can't go recording your progress any old where. Well, technically, yes, I can. In the original, I bet you couldn't. Allow me to explain a little more. Such a waystone in your health and magic power will be fully restored. Not bad, eh? And that's not all, man. These little beauties also let you save your progress. A traveler's best friend they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, innit? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Tidy, that's what I like to hear. Let's hope you're as good as your word. Righto, next up, the Old Man of the Woods. So, let's go ahead and do that. Ah, look at that. There's useful. If you're lucky, you'll be able to use these one day. And they are proper special. Remember how that looks. Just remember. Oh, what's this way? What are you doing, man? The Old Man of the Wood is this way.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is, I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well, well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Familiars.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Clean forgot I did. He's right, Ollie boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yeah, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well,
Of course I
grab
do.
your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
But, Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? Oh, you what?
The boy is correct.
Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it is missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers! I said knickers because it's... I'm not trying to say that. Nick. And especially the way he says it as well when he's in cutscenes. I'm just trying to say it the way he says it. So do not think that I'm trying to say that word. I'm not. Just a little thing to say as well, because he's trying to say just undergarments, or underwear, because I don't know why I don't know why Mr. Drippy just says that. Just do know. So does that mean I can't cast the spell? But in future terms, whenever he says it, I'm just gonna say bollocks. Or something. So that way, I'm not gonna have people getting so confused unless you all want me to continue doing things the way Drippy says it. I am not as powerless as all that, young man. Oliver, was it? Let me see now. Form familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. Ah, there it is. You received a page of Forming Familiar. And each page you can individually look at. Thank you very much, Old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page of a particular spell is no guarantee that you will be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards. Such is life. Don't worry about it don't worry about that for now, Mon. Just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Form Familiar. Now this familiar is gonna be your best friend.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight?
Yep.
Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
And so this is a familiar, huh? And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, eh? Indeed. Here, you better name the little fellow. You better give the little fellow a name, eh? We're not going with Mighty. I'm going with the name I gave my boy. Magnus. You're damn right. Oliver, we cannot let you set off into the world with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells to aid you in that battle. The first is a restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. I always like doing that. Tidy. That is the most That's the most useful spell there is for wandering adventurer. Cuts, bruises, sprains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with healing touch. Gee, you made it sound like I'm gonna get hurt an awful lot, Mr. Drippy.
Next, I shall give you the gift of the Blazing Inferno. Fireball.
Shoots a little ball of fire, that one does. Plant-based beasties flippin' hate Fireman. Even old Treeface here is scared of Fireball.
Drippy, how dare you? You would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy?
Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. Oh, right. Okay.
Now, boy, you can press X at any time to open your spell menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant primarily for use in battle. That said, the most unexpected of spells can prove incomparably useful given the right set of circumstances. Novel problems call for novel solutions, after all. If you find yourself at something of a loss, I'd recommend that you go through your magical repertoire. You never know which spell might save the day.
I can now open the spells menu. Ah, and here's our first starting enemy to actually test our might.
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Come on, Magnus. Let's do this. Some teeny boppers.
What's this?
Righto, Ollie boy. It's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you gotta pick up you first gotta pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone through to the trouble of making him, so we'd best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you?
Here goes.
Tidy. Now let's send him into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see that little circle to the top left there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. What that does is, it shows you how much longer he can fight for, see? The longer you keep him on the go, the shorter the stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? So before that happens, you have to call him back for a bit of a rest, like. Oh, and there's something else about the familiars you should know. See that little mark by there? That's his sign. Yep, much like the enemies. They are both sun as well. It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like star signs, different ones get on better, so you best use that to help you in battle. Next, let's talk about tricks. They're powerful abilities, a bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can see the cost written next to them. 10 MP for Cut Loose. What you got to remember is that you and your familiars share MP and HP. So if a familiar uses a trick to take a big hit, it's your MP or HP that will suffer. Crikey, that's a load of long old lesson, eh? Right, let's finish showing a tip top, shall we? A top tip. Your familiar stamina is always going to be going down, so you need to swap him out regularly. You can do that anytime you like by pressing LB, and you can also press up on the D-pad as well, and that can also send him back quickly. Or whoever you have summoned. Now I'm gonna stop talking before I put us both to sleep. It's your time to sing your proper supper. Sing for your supper. Go on, boy back. Now, I can only do what is given. Such as for attacking, defending, and spells or abilities, tricks, as they're called. Oliver and Magnus are now level 2. So now you know how to fight with a familiar, now ain't it, Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you'll need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when to take control for yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Drippy. Back into my heart you go, little one. Oh, and when he's not fighting, the little fellow can be found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your faithful familiar with delicious treats. There's all kinds of treats to choose from. Some will improve their abilities, and the other ones that can teach them new tricks tidy. Feed the little blighters enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiarity between you will grow, meaning you can boost their abilities even more. Careful not to stop them too full, sweets, though. They'll only end up getting full. Adortion in moderation, that's the key. It's probably a lot to get your head around, but just remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars, and take it from there, ain't it? The creature cage. Got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. The creature cage is now accessible from the main menu. Oh, I almost forgot. We had something that we wanted to ask of you, your tonkiness. There's a god down in Ding Dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see?
Broken-hearted, you say? Shaddar's evil spreads still further, so you will be needing...
That we will, your Okatur. There's quick you are. You have still got it into you.
Patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Now let me see. I know it's here somewhere.
Crikey, now you've done it, have you? Gone and lost it, have you?
Lost it? The insolence. I put it away safely among my uppermost branches. It's just a little tangled up there, that's all. Ah, while I seek it out, I have a favor to ask of you.
What? I didn't mention we were in a flippin' hurry, didn't I? We haven't got time to go... Mr. Drippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he?
Ah, how very refreshing to meet such a responsible and honest young man.
Alright. I'll get your flippin' message. Go on, what is it you need us for?
Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you see.
The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow?
I'm afraid he has become rather unruly as of late. He is neglecting his duties.
Well, that's not good, is it? We'd better help you out some sort of that. We've helped you sort him out then, eh? The guardian? He sounds kinda tough. Too right he is. Wait, he's way stronger than your average beastie, but you've got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Shaddar, you can't back out of a light guardian bashing now, can't you? Okay, I'll do it.
How very kind of you. The guardian can be found in the deepest part of the wood beyond the Whispering Waterfalls. I wish you luck.
The spell's now familiars. You're turning into a purple wizard now, ain't it, Ollie boy? I guess I am, huh? Now then, why don't you take a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake now, man. Now listen up. If you look in the main menu, you'll see friends and familiars. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar abilities. It looks a bit complicated and there are a few, options kicking about in there. To be fair, you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now you're still new to the wizarding lark, so there's a limit as to what you can do, ain't it? But keep fighting monsters and eventually you'll get stronger. We call that leveling up, see? You'll probably make up some... make some new mates before long and all, so be sure to take a closer look at them, like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Your friends and familiars can now be accessible from the main menu. Oop, nope. Creature cage. This is where we can feed our familiars treats as we have a fullness and familiarity. Familiarity goes up to 5 hearts, meaning for 1 heart that is a growth of 10. Being, I can increase any stat 10 times, but if I get a second heart, that goes up to 20, and so on and so forth. But there is another special thing about familiars as well, but you'll just need to wait and see. Since I did say that this game is a creature catcher. A chest. Hello there. Gimme. White loaf of bread. Proper tidy now, isn't it? The Whispering Waterfalls. But when it's going to be coming to actually obtaining these familiars, it's going to be way later. I best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got. You don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. There's brave you are. Don't forget though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to use Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what old Tearface told you, the spells menu is a mere tap of X away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu too while you're at it. Don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press, so the guru will poke around in it. And when you learn new skills and that, new options will come up in the main menu. On the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled and make the most of your new toys. Jeepers, there's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it all, man. No worries. Now, past the Whispering Waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right. Let's go help him get back to normal. Alright, let me turn off the light real quick. Ah, there's proper tidy. And of course, Waystone. Gotcha! Jabba.
Let's do it!
Now, when it comes to the Switch version, this is actually much faster for the combat music.
Here goes!
And they will always attack whenever they want. Such as for your familiars or anyone else's, much as like to what we saw from the start, the other two that we're following alongside Oliver. And I shan't say more. Ah, crap. A whippersnapper and a spitoo.
Here goes!
Gotcha. Level 3. Now it's best to gain a lot of levels while you can. Crikey, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh? What's that? Ah, this is important, Holly boy. So listen carefully, alright? I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the little fellows get stronger, they'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what tricks your familiar have up their sleeve, choose Friends and Familiars from the main menu. They're a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. Press Y in your Familiar and Friends bit, and you can choose or change command slots for your tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only have a maximum of 8 tricks at a given time. Meaning if you want them learn a new one, you'll have to make them forget the one of their old ones. Bit of a pain, but at least you can teach them an old familiar new tricks. Anyway, the important thing is that you have to assign a trick to your familiar's command wheel. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. Jabber.
Let's go! Here goes!
You're just gonna take that, Magnus? Beat his ass! Beat that damn Jabber's ass. My boy Magnus knows what he's doing. At least he should. Ah, there's proper blue chest. Well, I mean, I might as well for map. But I don't think I can open up that one, can I? No. Sealed by some kind of magic. Great. So yeah, I can't do it just yet. Just one dab of healing touch.
We can do this! Here goes!
Gonna have to bop her. Oh yeah, there's also body blocking, so do be aware. That's right. No one's gotta mess with me and my boy. Magnus is my boy.
We can do this! Here goes!
You dare hit me? Come on. You got nothing on me. Oh, some white bread. Nice. If I'm correct, white bread does, yeah, 30 HP. Right when I'm crossing that damn log.
Come on!
You dumb bopper.
Here goes!
Launching yourself at me like that. Wow. Wow. And there's also something properly tidy. We have a bunch of tickets. A Mite, a Drongo, a Flutterby, Griffy, Draggle, and a Hurley. Along with the old stick with the writing that is on it. And we can also take a look at that. And when I mean that you can take a closer look at them, at the pages, you can. You can read them individually. Such as for Gateway, Foreign Familiar, and they're all individually paged. See, 22 right there. Ease the pain of bumps, cuts, and grazes. The wizard's path is seldom easy, and you sure ought to suffer injuries on your travels or during battle. Should such misfortune befall you, be sure to cast this spell. The key to casting Healing Touch is kindness. Its effects are diminished when performed by cold-hearted wizards. And, of course, you can always take a look at the bestiary creatures by their genus, such as for warriors, aquatica, minima, flora, nymphae, the arcana, daemonia, the nobilia. Actually, I don't think that's part of it. More arcana, but also daemonia. Draconis, Vermis, Automata, Avis, and Bestiae. And here you can see the entire Nazcan script of their alphabet and numbers. And if you wish, you can try and pause it to see the entirety of the Nazcan alphabet from here. And, of course, the Wizard's Pledge. I who travel between worlds seeking mastery over the noble art of magica, do solemnly swear to abide by the 3 rules inscribed herein, and to strive at all times to be worthy of the name Wizard, or Wizard. The rules of wizardry. A wizard shall not tell a lie, nor bear falsehood of any kind. A wizard shall not take up his left shoe before his right be on. Interesting one. And the wizard shall not venture out of doors when the tempest doth rage. And of course, it's signed. And of course, more Nazcan. And we have from magic, alchemy, equipment, and yes, there is alchemy. There's definitely alchemy. Provisions and alchemy, basically all formulae for just about everything, from weapons, shields, badges, basically all armor types, like the Medal of Steadfastness, a Medal of Dexterity, Barrier Badge, to even food and drink, like such as making an espresso, or a fish burger, or pixie dew, or even a cheeseburger. Hamburger cheeseburger. What I want to know is, where in God's name do I get planet crystals or any type of crystal if I want to make a damn jumbo drop? Because there's one for sun, star, and moon. And that goes along the lines of your familiars. I will not say as to what. For those that do not know, I want you to witness and to see what it's for. But that's gonna be way later.
Here goes!
Come on, Magnus, come on. There we go. Magnus levels up first. Oop, come on. There we go, Oliver. Iced coffee. Now what's iced coffee for? Well, none other than my MP. It's just 10 though, but even then, it's still something. Proper useful that stuff is. So now we're gonna go further on down, and this is where we shall find the Guardian of the Forest. Hold up, Ollie boy. Huh? What is it? Listen, man, someone's coming. But I don't... It's him! It's the flipping Guardian! Listen. The stomps. Oh! Oh, that's proper feisty. The Guardian of the Woods, steadfast defender of the forest. And we have to fight him. Excuse me for a quick second. Alrighty then, apologies for that, being interrupted. But I'm all good now. You can also get a nice by doing an interruption on an attack from the enemy. But that can be kind of rare. Ah, knickers. Oh, bollocks. Fuck. I think I said it at least. Right. This looks serious, Ollie boy. You best prepare to defend yourself. You see that defend command ended? Use it or you're in for a proper headache, man. And on flipping guard. Nice one, Ollie boy. There's tidy. Defending against big moves like that, and a nice little bonus as well. So when he starts building up a nasty looking number, be sure to put your guard. Alright, let's give him some rest. Fireball. Stay from a distance and just cast Fireball. We're gonna be like this until Magnus can be fully prepared to fight once more. Oh. Shit. Oh, crap. That happened. All right. Tidy, that's a golden glim, man. That little beauty will restore all of your HP for you. And not only that, it'll also you do a miracle move that doesn't need any MP. Tidy. But you don't hang around forever. Hurry up and grab it, Ollie boy. I can't. Look, Ollie boy, the big lump's only gone and knackered himself. Now's your chance to give him a proper walloping. And that golden glim is gone. Thank you, Mr. Drippy. Come on, yes! Spirit of the Woods. 2 levels for Oliver. Nice. Sandblast. Nice. You've obtained a page describing the Guardian of the Woods. Crikey, that was a close thing. That was a close run thing, man. The Guardian, he headed back towards the deepest part of the wood. Do you think he's back to normal now? Your guess is good as mine, man. But that weird look in his eyes had gone, at least. I reckon he'll probably take some time out of his head to get his head together, and then it'll be right back to the old guardianing. But what made him go all screwy like that? You don't think it was? Of course it flippin' was. Hatchet R written all over it. We'd best watch our backs if we visit any more forests. Saying that, you get guardians everywhere. Anyway, we did what we came to do. We'd best get back to see old Treeface, eh? Sure, let's go. Awarded for defeating the Guardian of the Woods and bringing him back to his normal self. Be Guardian. The serenity of the Guardian of the Woods at heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. We have unlocked the second tale, The Squirrels and the Bramble. A new tale of wonder.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
Gee!
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not?
Yes.
It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
What? All right. Ta, Backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
The Telling Stone is now accessible from the main menu. And you've obtained a locket. Take heart. And give heart. I'm gonna be using those two spells quite frequently. Especially as story progresses. Of course, Waystone, save my progress. And now we go into Ding Dong Dell once more. Sneaked right on by, and he didn't even know. What a sucker. That's an Ouroboros. I'll get one much later when I am able to get more familiars. Up. There we go. Yep. Enemy has the upper hand.
Watch this!
So just gotta keep away. Up on the D-pad. And that is one already down. That's both. That's both of them down. Nothing's gonna stop my Magnus. That's my boy. Magnus, my son, my child. My strongest baby boy. You've come. Please, help your father. Oh my god. I named him because of the Emperor's text-to-speech device, primarily, but mainly because I also love Warhammer. And I thought about naming him Magnus.
For wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy.
That's my
we
first
have
choice.
To help him.
Right, Ollie boy, I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right, one of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go, you'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm.
That's
Find
one.
some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay.
There's
But
8.
Where do I find enthusiasm?
8.
Well now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
Excuse me, sir. I wonder if you could do us a favor. I wish I could, I really do, but I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh, no, it's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Well, if it's enthusiasm you're after, I've got plenty of spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Drippy, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his, heart? Look at the pages old Treeface gave you for your book, ain't it? It's a spell called Take Heart. You need to cast first. Take heart, huh? Sure. It's only a bit of your heart, my good sir. For a good cause.
Tidy! Looks like you got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
So we need to give this guard the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, Ollie boy. The spell you need this time is Give Heart, ain't it? I know it sounds like just like the other one, but don't get them mixed up, whatever you do. Don't worry, Mr. Drippy. Give Heart is for the one repairing broken hearts. I'll remember that. Now, when you cast Give Heart, you'll need to choose a piece of the heart you want to restore from your locket. Of course, you only get one in there at the moment, so you can't even mess that up. Go on then, give that god his enthusiasm back. Alright, here goes. Eight different parts of the heart, or of one's heart. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Enthusiasm, the distilled spirit of get up and go. So far, I only have 8 from my Switch version.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato!
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
Not he is.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Yes, please, you should.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody!
And I'm pretty sure that most people in this world are more British-like, which is why I'm trying to put on that kind of accent, at least for some of these characters, or for some characters. I mean, especially Drippy. Like, especially Drippy. It's either British or Scottish. I'm not sure which one. I can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you'll receive your fair share of the merit stamps by performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me even without thinking of the merit stamps you'd earn? You do have a merit stamp card, don't you? They're used to collect stamps awarded for helping those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swift Solutions in town and pick one up. Listen to me rabbiting on. I have to get this gate open. That's what you're waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. Tidy! We can finally go inside. Ding Dong Dell, the Cat King's castle. We're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are, early boy. There we are a few unseen snags on the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well. And I was going to take you to see old Three-Face eventually, anyway. Righto, on with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows that spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king? Sure. I guess that means we should head for that big old palace over there, huh? Now first, we have our main place of an inn. This is the Cat's Cradle. As we have the proprietor. Trying to roll my R, but my mouth is getting so dry I can barely do so. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not open at present. Please come back later if you'd like to stay the night. And yes, she does look like a cat, especially... Oh wait, I thought she had a tail. She certainly does have a cat face, but I thought she also had a tail. I honestly did. I thought she had a tail. I'm pretty sure she did. Either that, or I must be thinking it wrong. Guilders. And that is our main currency. Guilders.
Turned out nice again, didn't it, just? Jeepers. It's so... different.
Stop staring, man, it's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Look at his funny clothes.
Do I really look so strange?
Crikey, we better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
And we're going over to the boutique. Oh, I'm sorry, Ollie boy, but no matter how trendy they are in Motorville, your clothes are just as plain out of place over by here. Are they really so strange? But this is all I have. Then we'll just have to buy you some more, won't we? There's loads of shops around here in Ding Dong Dale, man. One of them must sell clothes, isn't it? I guess. Okay, let's go find a store where I can buy a new outfit. And of course, that would be the boutique. This place over here. And of course, we have our lovely shopkeeper,
Drippy Hootenanny. And that's literally how she's named, the Hootenanny. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you sell clothes from this world? I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes? Clothes, dear? Oh, Hoot! I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Ah, don't tell us that, man. Have you seen how the boy's dressed? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks wherever we go. My street cred is in ruins. Who? A fairy? I used to see your kind all the time, but I'll bet children these days don't even know who you are. You're telling me kids these days, man, disrespectful, ignorant, downright rude. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, especially with these, with how the past few years have been. Yeah, that's sort of true. It's basically true. From at least how he claims kids to be. Rude, or not crude, but rude, ignorant, sort of stuff. I mean, depending on how things are in certain states and areas, that'll definitely depend. Ah, they wouldn't know a fairy if I kicked them in the flippin' shins, and not like you, eh, missus? Now, how about these clothes? Yes, dear. Ooh, let me think now. Ah, now I come to think of it, there was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. He bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old one behind. Roughly human-shaped, is he? And cheap? I shouldn't doubt. Tidy, we'll take it. But Mr. Drippy... Yes, I remember. He was the one who... Yes, he said they were very special clothes, made from fabric woven by the fabrics of the sky tree, if I remember rightly. Lovely and comfy, extremely hard wearing, and lucky to hoot. I think the only problem will be the size. If it's you who are going to wear this outfit, dear, I'll need a few hours to make some alterations. It would look huge on you, however, or otherwise. Could you come back tomorrow morning? Of course we can, man. How's about that then, Nolly boy? There's lucky. Neato. Thank you very much, ma'am. Hoo. A pleasure, my dear. Toodle-hoo for now. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow's flippin' ages away, man. Cat person. I'd like to go see King right away, like, but we can't go till you've got your outfit sorted, ain't it? I guess not. But what will we do until tomorrow? I know, that guard on the gate said something about us getting some kind of card from a place in town, ain't it? Something Solutions, I think he said the name of the shop was. And the one we just went in, the Boutique, that's the owl one. Was it, Swift Solutions? There's clever on you, that's the one. I knew it was some other kind of bird. Nice one, Ollie boy. The stores here sure do have goofy names. You reckon? They're just named after what they look like, ain't it? Anyway, let's get over the Swift Solutions now, shall we? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Sure thing. Now, Swift Solutions is basically a place where we can get our, well, stamp card.
Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. And where those who are feeling hopeful agree to perform tasks on their behalf.
What sort of tasks do you mean, sir?
You honestly don't know? Dear me, you really are new to this area, aren't you? Well, I shall swallow my amazement and explain. Folks who are in need of assistance flock to me, hoping to find someone willing to take on their errands for them. On your travels, you're bound to run into people who are looking for help. And you'll have to decide whether or not to soothe their fluttering hearts by taking on their tasks they set on you. Have a look on the errand board over there. On it, you'll see a list of tasks you can take on. At Swift Solutions, you can also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters. They are known as bounty hunts. If you want to find out more, access the main menu and take a look in your journal.
My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it.
Your journal will also go show you how many merit stamp cards you've got.
Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about those. I, don't think I have one, though.
You don't you? Or you don't, do you? Well, that is swiftly remedied. Keep this merit stamp card safe. You'll need it in order to collect stamps when you complete tasks. Once you've filled up a few cards, you can exchange them for merit awards, which are sure to be useful on your travels.
And they will be. Immensely.
Simply visit the nearest branch of Swift Solutions, hand over your completed cards, and the awards will be yours.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Well, hoping people out on this part of saving the world, Ollie boy. Oh wait.
I was doing the Swift Solution merchant as Drippy. But before we take on the start and all that do-goodery, we need to get you dressed up for the job. Now the Hootenanny said your outfit will be ready tomorrow. So I reckon our best plan of action is to go and get a good night's sleep down at the cat's cradle, ain't it? Journal is now accessible. But first, I want to take a look at this. New errands are available. A Grimalkin, and a Ding Dong Dell mother. Worried about her children. Oh, right. That I kinda did already know about. Jumping Jack, I can now jump. Jack be nimble. I can run faster in the world, in the hub world, or the main outside world. I can now make foraging more fruitful, meaning I can gather up more when I'm foraging. I can make it easier to sneak up on enemies, but that requires 2 whole cards. 2. And additional restorative glims to appear in battle. That's also going to be a very much helpful need.
People with more errands, people with more troubles, and they can swallow with place notices on the errand board over there. Check it regularly to see if you can help out.
The jumping will definitely become a serious help when it comes to being inside buildings, because it will help me move faster. Seriously, it will. It'll be a serious help. Different places that have cat's cradles will also cost different amounts of guilders to stay for the night. Welcome to the one of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing. Or practicality and pricing. 10 guilders to stay for the night, please. Thank you, ma'am. Your custom is always appreciated. Meow. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing me do a lot of cat talk, or cat-like talk within some of the Cat's Cradles inns proprietors. Excuse me again. Okay. Then I encourage you to take a nap at each of our inns, wherever your travels may take you. We're very proud of our deep and comfortable beds, and we hope you enjoy them as much as we do. Thank you very much. Look at your wizard's companion. There's something different about it. Ah, there's useful. The memories of these travelers who stayed here have filled it back up a bit. Gee, I never expected that. Why the heck not, man? It's a flippin' mighty spellbook, ain't it? We'd best stay as many of these places as we can, eh? I guess so, huh? Regions of the world, the Summerlands north, the rolling hills, and the deep, dark wood.
Oliver? Oliver?
Huh?
Mother?
Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
Shada.
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he?
No?
And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver. No matter how hard it gets.
Right, it's not him. I believe someone else.
Mom?
Right.
Mom!
Someone important. Okay. I believe I know who, but I don't want to say. No, I'm definitely sure. I'm 100% sure. Morning, young man. And what a perfectly fine morning it is, too. You slept well, I hope? Excellent. You'll be on your way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your travels, be sure to stay with us again. Ta, missus. See you again soon. Right over, Ollie boy. Back to the old owl shop, ain't it? Okay. Mom. Save my progress. Save my progress, and we're on our way. I swear, some of the stuff, the cutscenes, they get so emotional, and it just hits you right in the feels, in the heart. It really makes one emotional. Goodness me, where have those little rascals run off to now? Is something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The three of them are running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't help thinking they'll hurt themselves. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today they're even later than ever. I'm beside myself. Ah, mother's life is never easy, no matter where you go, eh? You don't have a spare moment, do you? Could you go and find my boys for me? Stamps 3. Yes, we will help you, ma'am. I'm sorry to put you in such trouble, but if you could let me know where you found them, I'd be ever so grateful. One is definitely up here. Ah, look. Poor Dab's gone and hurt himself. Must be one of the lady's lost boys. We'd better patch him up, eh? Jeepers, that looks painful. But what can we do, Mr. Drippy? We don't have a first aid kit. Crikey, Ollie boy. Brain like a flippin' sieve you got. You're a wizard, ain't it? Use some flippin' magic. Oh, sure. What do which spells do I use, Mr. Drippy? For crying out loud, man. I'm only telling you this once, right? Healing touch, man. Got it? Healing flipping touch. You said it twice. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna fix you up, okay? Healing touch. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine. Your poor mother's worried sick about you, right? Go on home with you. I will, I promise. Thank you for making me better. Ooh. I can't do that one. That's surely something I won't be able to do. Oh, whoops. So let's go ahead and get our new clothes. Hello, Hootenanny. Woo-hoo! There you are, dearie. You'll be happy to hear your clothes are ready. Tidy, the best. Let's try them on in the ale, boy. Sure. I'll just pop and get them for you, dear. Wait there. I shan't be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
What do you think?
Huh? Oh,
Proper
that's
snappy.
trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Very nice. Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Hey, it looks nice. Don't be silly, dear. It hoots you down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Whoo! For these old things, don't be silly, dear. You'd be doing me a huge favor taking them off my hands. Really? You're sure? Hoo, hoo, hoo! I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was an absolute hoot, dear. Think nothing of it. All I ask is for you to pop back and buy a little something from time to time. You'll do that for me, won't you, dear? Of course we will. Thanks, Mrs. There's lucky Ollie boy. Looks like we owe this place another visit or 3. We sure do. And now you've got some proper dapper studs. We can head up to the palace. Tidy. Time to go meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. Oh yeah, that's the blue one. Can't do that yet, either. Ah! Meow. Which pot did I put it in again? Is everything okay? Well, it's my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. You couldn't lend me a paw and help me look for it, could you? Yes. 2 stamps, it's still worth it. You will? Perfect! It's in one of those pots you see around town. Inside one of the pots, huh? Leave it to me. You're a perfect gentleman. So just look for a pot that's glowing. It's not that hard. It's simple. Easy, even. But first, to the king! If I'm correct, it is this one. Got it. There it is. The red earring. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the road that leads to the royal palace. You are travelers, I take it? You must be in those clothes. Yes, we've come to see the king. Ah, you're after an audience with King Tom, are you? Well, I'd be more than happy to let you through. But I'm afraid that's just not possible at this moment. Huh? But why? One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Majesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. That red herring is the king's pride and joy, and a highly endangered species to boot. I doubt his Majesty would be able to replace this one if he knew, or if he were to lose it. What that aide was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut the long story short, everyone in this castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I'd advise you to come back another day, another try. Alright. What are we gonna do, Mr. Drippy? The palace moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to one of the rivers that run through the town. You think it could have swum all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Well, we can have a look in a few ponds at that, just in case. Can't do any harm, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, Ollie boy. Right then, let's go fishing. Falls over and grazed his knee. Hey now, don't cry. Let me fix you up. Healing touch. Huh? It's not hurting anymore. That's right. All better. There. That's right. All better. There's marvelous. Your mother's worried sick about you. Run along home now. There's a good lad. I will, I promise. Thank you very much. Oh, hey. Eh? What's up with you, man? Look a bit pale. Don't look pale. Look a bit pale. Do you do? Huh? You're giving this to me? Spirit medium. Well, fancy that. That's a page from the Wizard's Companion, that is. Like this little what's this little squid doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, that's not it, man. I'm not very much mistaken. Yep, must be. Did you figure something out, Mr. Drippy? That spell he just gave you, give it a try, Ollie boy. You'll soon see. Well, alright then. Spirit medium allows the caster to speak to the spirits of the departed, both good and evil. 5 MP a pop. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk? Of course I can talk, silly. You cast spirit medium on me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean to tell me you cast a spell without knowing what it did? What kind of a wizard are you? For future reference, spirit medium lets you speak to spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. You're a flippin' ghost, ain't it? A ghost? Jeepers. You mean to tell me that ghosts really exist? Of course they do. Wizards see them all the time. I was a wizard too once, you know. But thanks to that idiot, the Dark Djinn, there aren't too many wizards left. So when I saw you, I thought I'd better hand that page over. You're the first wizard I've seen in I don't know how long. Jeepers, can I really keep it? Of course. It's the least I can do to say thanks for looking after my book. Your book? Nah, you got your wires crossed, sunshine. That's our book, that is. Who are you anyway? Me? I'm Horace. Although you probably should know me better as the Sage of Ages. Hang on a sec. You want us to believe that a little midget like you is a sage of flippin' ages? Drippy, what the fuck? Who are you calling a midget, Pipsqueak? I'm a fairy, ain't it? I'm supposed to be at this size. Cheeky little. You're called Ollie, right? And you're on a journey in our world? Yeah. Maybe I'll go on a journey myself. I haven't taken a look around our world in a long time. Right. I'm heading south to the desert. Hopefully we'll meet again at the town down there. See you soon. We're definitely going to be seeing this spirit a lot. I can count on it. Ooh, pie. Pie is going to be another thing to... If I'm correct, it does defense. Now, when it comes to this, it does 1 for attack, which only does half. This is for the bar, it does half. So I need 2 chocolates in order to make it 1. But Magnus, he loves chocolate. Ah, okay. So it's at a certain point when it will start becoming half. So, heaviness, that's 1 for fullness. Magical attack, okay. Accuracy, need. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, if it's not familiar with these specific items, it's only going to do half. If it's something he loves, it's going to do about a full. Unless it gets to a certain point, then it will become half. And there's, of course, going to be the circle for the fullness and the heart for familiarity. Okay. I at least also want to get to the point where we get to see King Tom. Oh, ma'am. I found your earring. Oh my! You got it! You got my earring! Oh, that's perfect! Just perfect! You found it for me. We sure did. Don't lose it again now, okay? I promise I'll never lose it again. Oh, here, this is a present for you. Thank you so much. A leafy mantle, that being armor, and 50 guilders. 2 merit stamps. And a lot of these quests will reward us with some armor, a weapon, along with guilders. No, it's still not quite, yes, quite pretty enough. Doing a bit of decorating, isn't it? Decorating, is it? Well, I always say you can't beat a flower or two. Brighten things up in the end, they do. How clever of you. I was just thinking about using some flowers. I'm trying to make my doorway prettier, you see? You are? What kind of flowers are you thinking of using? Well, now, I want something nice and bright, and I'll need some fresh, clean water to give them to. Yeah, I know. You can help me. Can you spare the time? Pretty, please? Oh, thank you. You're a perfect gentleman. Now I'll need you to bring me 2 plainswort flowers and 2 bottles of spring water, alright? Yes, ma'am. Oh, but where can we find them? Yes. Neither can be purchased from the shops. You'll have to go around and look for them among the rolling hills. Oh, don't worry. They positively twinkle. I dare say you've seen twinkling spots in the ground outside of town, haven't you? Well, be sure to investigate them when you stumble upon one. You'll find all manner of precious things. Oh, and one more thing. Once you forage it from particular spots, it won't twinkle as it did before. But never fear, both its produce and its twinkle will return in time. Got it. Thank you, ma'am. We'll head on out of town and keep our eyes peeled for some of these, twinkles. Tidy, let's go foraging then, shall we? Thank you very much. You're a pair of perfect little gentlemen. Ah, yes. And here is one last shop. This right here is for the quartermaster. Commiserations, friend, but I'm not allowed to sell weapons or armor to travelers. You're going to need a special permission from the king. Yeah, that's gonna be something as well. Tripped over and hurt my leg. Hold still for a second. I'll fix you right up with Healing Touch. Wow, it doesn't hurt at all now. That's amazing. Are you a wizard? I sure am. Your mommy sent me to find you. She's worried about you. Nice going, Drippy. Really? Alright, I'll go straight home then. Thank you for doing magic on me. It's no problem there, buddy. Ooh, Sunday. Sundays are more on the line of defense and magic defense. While chocolate cupcakes of the sort are for attack and magic attack.
Oh dear.
Thank you so much for finding all 3 of my boys. And you patched up the little rascals as well. You're a treasure, an absolute treasure. I'm just glad we could help. Oh, I can't wait until they grow up a little and calm down. Here, this is to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 slices of sweet pie. Now for the red herring, it is over here. All we just gotta do. Ah, look, Ollie boy. See that red thing over there? Oh, over by there? I reckon I found our fishy friend. You better go and take a closer look, though, just to make sure. And it's... Me? Why do I have to go over there? Well, who else is going to do it? Freddy the fish inspector? Come on, just hop with them rickety-looking bits of wood. You'll be fine. Aw, gee. All right. I guess I'll try.
There it is.
Ah, knickers. He's got away. Sorry. Ah, he's a lively one, all right. I think he went off towards the palace. Ollie boy, after him. Mr. Drippy, don't get in the way when I'm trying to get back over there. Oh, it's okay. It is over by where we found the one spirit boy. There you are. So this is the king's favorite fish, huh? Tidy! That's a red herring if I ever saw one. Now we can get ourselves an audience with the king. Let's head back and see that palace guard, shall we? Yes, we should. Right away. Keep a tight hold on that red herring now, Mr. Drippy. Don't drop him. You again? I'm afraid we still haven't located King Tom's pet. This one, you mean? We came to deliver the king's fish back to him, sir. Is that? Goodness! I know that regal scarlet tone... known the regal scarlet tones of the king's beloved red herring anywhere. Well, I'll be. I reckon he must have swum out through the sewers into town, like. Is that so? I must let the other guards know right away. If I remember rightly, you were... That's right, we need to see the king. Yes, of course, but with him in this current state... What's that? What's that? Something's up, is there? You could say that. Did I mention that the person charged with caring for this king's red herring just let it escape? Everyone's in the palace has grown terribly lax as of late. So lax that we need to enlist people of passing travelers. As you know only too well. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but the king himself has been indolence personified, and it seems to be rubbing off on his subjects. Indolence? Is that like laziness? I'm afraid so. Well, perhaps being reunited with his beloved red herring will give him the boost he needs. In you go. Tidy! We'll have to see the king! Come on, Ollie boy! We really need to get that fish back in the water. Ooh!
A pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty.
So it was you who delivered one's treasure back to one, hmm?
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, Your Majesty.
And you wish for a prize, hmm?
Go on, man. Ask him.
Come now, don't be shy.
Well, Your Majesty,
Out with it now!
we need your wand.
One's wand. Huh? What did you say?
Crikey!
That smell. Could it be?
That's right, Your Majesty. He's not from our world. He's the one whose power freed me from my prison.
What? You mean he broke his spell?
That's right.
This little boy?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're saying, Fairy? Once you defy him, there's no turning back.
I know, but...
But what precisely?
Well, you know, he might be able to...
It's not one's concern. You may not have the wand. Now be gone.
Does that mean no wand, Mr. Drippy?
Looks like it.
It seems that way.
So how do we get the wand now?
Something wasn't quite right about our royal friend. Broken-hearted he is, or I'm broken-headed.
The king is?
Lacking enthusiasm, it looked like. And because he's broken-hearted, the whole kingdom's being dragged down with him.
What are we waiting for? Let's go find the piece of heart he's missing.
Blimey, you don't need much encouragement, do you?
The guard outside town was showing enthusiasm too, huh? Indeed it was, Ollie boy. Like I say, I reckon the king's brokenheartedness is dragging everyone else down with him. But the other guard gave us some of his enthusiasm to help his friend. We should go ask him for some more. No, man. No, don't go doing that. There's a very important rule about borrowing pieces of people's hearts. There is? What is it? Well, you can't go taking the same piece of heart from the same person twice, see? One scoop off the top is all it's safe is to borrow. Gee, I didn't know that. I'll be sure to be real careful from now on. So what do we do, Mr. Drippy? We throw the town for someone else with get up and go aplenty, ain't it? It's a sleepy old place, but there's bound to be someone somewhere. The only problem is where. Ding Dong Dale's not exactly village-sized after all. You might even say it's proper massive. I guess it kind of is, huh?
Is someone of a quandary, are we? Or is something of a quandary, are we?
Ah, flippin' heck, man. Don't scare me like that. Hi, Mr. Tellingstone.
You seem perplexed, my young friends. I thought we might benefit from a dose of my expansive knowledge.
Thanks. That's real nice of you. You see, we need to borrow a piece of somebody's heart, but we don't know where to find one.
Elementary, my dear Oliver. In times like these, just look to your locket.
What do you mean?
Well, not only can it carry pieces of the heart, the locket is also extremely sensitive to their proximity. It will glow when they are nearby.
Ah, tidy, so we can use it to track down some enthusiasm then, ain't it?
Allow me to tell you a little more about the locket of yours. You will see that it has a habit of glowing brightly from time to time. That is how it reacts to the presence of those who possesses one of the heart's virtues in abundance. Incidentally, those with pieces of hearts who spare will also glow a verdant green on the mini-map on the top right of your screen.
Neato.
It will not serve to tell you which of these virtues the subject has in excess, but it should still prove exceedingly useful to you nonetheless.
I just know it will.
Now, sally forth and seek ye your piece of heart, young adventurer.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tellingstone, sir.
And if you ever find yourself in need of knowledge ever again, you may consider me wholly at your service. Farewell for now, my friends.
Righto, Ollie boy. Let's have a look around for someone with a drop of enthusiasm to spare now, shall we? If your rocket glows up all of a sudden, we just know we're on the right track. Got it. Let's go, Mr. Drippy. No one here. Poison be gone. Oh, right over there. Very interesting. Ooh, oh my. Someone with enthusiasm is nearby. Look, Mr. Drippy, the locket, it's glowing. Tidy, then there's someone around here with a piece of hot to spare, ain't it? Ah, him must be. And the only person allowed here is him. And look at that, and look at him. And look at him, man. He barely can stand at all. Or stand still. He's so eager. Jackpot! You mean you think he has some enthusiasm to spare? That I do, my lad. I bet my lantern on it. Let's go and get it, shall we? How do, Suspanhead? I don't suppose you fancy doing us a favor, do you? Hey, stop distracting me. I'm busy. Busy? What are you busy doing exactly? Protecting the town from the mice, of course. Mice? Oh yeah, I remember hearing about the mice who lived in Ding Dong Dell. Those mice are a menace. They're always running around, getting up to no good. But the grown-ups are too lazy to do anything about it. Most of them hardly notice when the mice steal things, and the ones that do don't seem to care. Well, Tommy Stout is not going to stand for it. I know the mice all live down the well, and I'm standing guard here. Any mouse that comes this way is in for a battering. Well, we were right about this one. He's bursting with enthusiasm. Over to you, Ollie boy. What are you talking about? Well, King Tom seems to be really short on enthusiasm right now. And that's where you come in, Tommy boy. You've got loads of that stuff. If we give some of it to King Tom, the whole town would sort itself out quick sharp. Yeah, so we were wondering if you could share some of your enthusiasm with us. Of course, I'd do anything to help the king. Thanks, Tommy.
Take heart. And now we have some enthusiasm.
We have obtained enthusiasm. Wow, that was strange. Well, now I know what magic feels like. Strange? What do you mean? Non-wizarding types ain't used to spells, see, Ollie boy? They don't know what to make of them half the time. So does this mean King Tom's going to be alright now, Oliver? Yes, and once the king's back to normal, everyone should start feeling better too.
That's right, man. Your enthusiasm is going to put a spring in everyone's step, ain't it?
That's great to hear. Until then, though, I'd better stay here and keep an eye out for mice. Alright, see you later, Tommy.
What a nice boy.
Oh man, I just really love this game. How do you do, King Tom? We're back with some enthusiasm to give to you.
Yeah, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions.
Sorry, Your Majesty. It's just, we have something for you.
Yeah, we picked it up especially for you, Catface. I'll get rid of that tiredness of yours in no time. It'll get rid of your tiredness in no time. Give you a new lease of life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur.
I'm not sure that's...
Yeah. That sounds just a ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors have taken its toll.
Nah, not to worry, Your Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it?
Give heart.
Share the enthusiasm with King Tom. I do apologize for these sudden pauses.
So, do you think it works?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to?
Your Meowjesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Eh? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
This is your doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Meowjesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed upon you.
What? Is this true?
Yes, Your Meowjesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one is in your debt.
What would you claim as your prize? Tidy, you know what to ask for, ain't it, Ollie boy? Oh, sure. We need a magic wand, your Meowjesty. Oh, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there is one that... Crap. There is, eh? And? One would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Jeepers, thank you so much, your Meowjesty. So, boy, if you are in search of a wand, can one take it that you perhaps are a wizard? Indeed, he is your Meowjesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Yes. Really, your Meowjesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. We have been given with Springlock. Springlock will be most useful when it comes to locks, especially the blue chests, as they will be needed to unlock them. Along with Rejuvenate. You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What do you think? What'd you get used to? What'd you get up to with these, your Meowjesty? None of your business, Fairy. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the quartermaster's store down in the town that you have been given permission to shop there. The quartermaster store? What kind of place is that, your Meowjesty? You are sure that you are an adventurer? Are you sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear that you are fear for the safety of such an innocent. No matter. The quartermaster's store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse at the products on offer while one seeks out one's wand, We sure will, your Meowjesty. Thank you very much. Now, one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourselves to one again in a short while. And now, we can finally buy armor, weapons, and other sorts of gear that we can give to our familiars. And to ourselves. And it will most surely be a definite help the further we go down with our story. But let's go ahead and see what we can at least get. Alright. The Quartermaster store. Caw! It's you! His Majesty has informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to sell you whatever you require, and I am more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here with which to equip your familiars. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? Ah, it seems an explanation is in order. Very well. Here crows nothing. To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. I don't want to crow, but you'll find plenty of items for your familiars can equip among my wares. There are three types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into it flap. The best way to learn is to try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Select friends and familiars and press A to change the items you have equipped. Caw! Why not buy a nice matching set for you and your familiars? Birds of a feather stick together, after all. Gee, okay. As soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories ain't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can equip can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man. Speaking of wands, we need to go and get yourself a new wand from King Tom, ain't it? Clean forgotten how I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy. Come on, let's head for the palace. But first, we should equip our familiars. Ah, a customer. I don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. So for now, we have a wooden stick, a well-worn sword, a kitchen knife, and a spiral horn. We will definitely need this. And I'll take the kitchen knife. Later on down, I will get the well-worn sword. Along with some gear. I just need to farm for more guilders. But, for now, I believe that this is going to be a very good place to stop for now. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Oh my god, this game has been a very fun one for me to play on my Switch, but now I'm able to show all of you the passion I have for this game. And the love that I absolutely want to share with all of you. So thank you so much for watching to the very end if you did. And if you would love to see more, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and hit the notification bell to know when my next video comes out. I will see all of you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out.